go. How do? So what are we up to today, Dave? Retail arbitrage. What's retail arbitrage? Well, it's when you source stock from retail outlets and sell them online to the people. Sounds like a plan. Let's rock and roll. Go.
Wow.
Sometimes you just don't win. On to the next one. Now, top tip when you're doing retail arbitrage, you might have noticed in there that I use a hand scanner. In a lot of the major supermarkets, these are available now. The ones in Tesco and Asda particularly, they always use them, because every now and again you'll find that the prices on the shelf don't reflect the prices that are on the gun. And in those instances, it's often in the buyer's favour. So always scan the item. If it doesn't turn out that the scan gun price is lower than the shelf ticket price, then you can always delete it from your handset anyway. I'm teaching you guys to suck eggs. I'm yet to be proven wrong on the Sainsbury's one, but that one really sucks. I've used it a few times, but it's always been inaccurate, and quite often you'll end up paying more using the gun than you will the actual cost of the item. So be very, very wary of that. I'm sure they'll catch up to Tesco and Asda in due course, but at the minute, as of 9th of February 2021, it sucks. Supermarket number 2, let's see what Morrison's has to offer. Well, it's a 0 result from Morrison's. It quite often is, if I'm honest, but it can surprise from time to time, so it's always worthwhile bobbing in. Apart from at Christmas, sometimes Morrison's do toy sales on, particularly come Christmas time, that are unbeatable. I've done very, very well out of them historically for Amazon stock. So can't grumble there, and don't rule anything out. Don't take anything for granted in this game, because that's just a bad idea. Right, let's plow on. Next up, Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's, like Morrison's, can be hit and miss, but what I wanted to do is give you guys an honest view of what retail arbitrage and reselling in general is all about. It's the grind, it's the disappointment and the euphoria. They go hand in hand. I think people have come to expect from me and this channel honesty, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So far I've hit 2 supermarkets and drawn a big fat 0. That's just the way it goes. But the true test of character is cracking on regardless. So let's get in there. So a few things worth having a look at, but nothing worth picking up there. You'll probably notice when I'm scanning for both eBay and Amazon. Sometimes prices are higher on Amazon and sometimes sales rate is greater on eBay. Also, if you're selling on Amazon, in a lot of cases you can be restricted on selling certain items until you get a bit of traction, particularly in the early days, but also with some brands as well. They call it being gated, so you're restricted from selling certain brands. But again, a big 0 from Sainsbury's. As the next, let's see how we get on there. Supermarket number 5, back to a different Tesco's now. Let's see if our fortunes change on this one. We got a cleaning station.
Payment accepted. Thanks for shopping at Tesco.
Where's the fight? Jeez.
The last 6 supermarkets done in total now, and I'm actually going to call it a day. I've been at it for 4 hours, and ironically it's probably the worst retail arbitrage haul that I've had possibly ever. But like I say, this channel's all about transparency, so I want to show you the good from the bad. I'll get all this stuff home now and go through what I picked up, how much I bought it for, and how much I'm looking to list it for. Okay, so back home now and working through what we've got. Like I say, I've certainly picked up more while I've been out doing retail arbitrage, but still it's not the end of the world, and I usually pick up at least something, but I'm just going to go through what I've got and then dig into it a little bit deeper. So first up, we've got a big bag full of these Nerf Ultra darts, 20 in a box. Cost price was £1.95. They'll be getting listed for £9. And the net profit after postage and fees are taken out, we're looking at about £3.15 a unit. They were from Tesco. Next up, these cat trucks. These are metal, good substantial bits of kit. I have had the Tonka of this sort of like style in the past, and they sell extremely well. This is a really substantial toy. The cost price on this was £9.95. and the listing price is going to be £30, and that's got a net profit after fees and postage of around about the £12 mark. Next up, a couple of the Adidas holdalls. These are on clearance, reduced from £29 down to £7.25. I've checked the comps on these, and the £29 is extremely ambitious, but £21 to £23 is close to the mark. I'm going to be listing these for £23. And that will give me a net profit of around £10.45 after fees. 7 of these, they're Fortnite quads. Fortnite's always very, very popular. Some of the items are really low value though, so always check the comps. I paid £4.99 each for these. They'll be getting listed for £19.99. So after fees, etc., the net profit looking at about £10. 2 of these, the Brawn Silk Epilator, paid £10 each for these at Asda. They're going to be getting listed for £21.99 each, with a net profit of around about £6.50. And last on the short list today, I was umming about this one because it's quite a substantial bit of kit, a bit of weight to it. This is a signature low noise dehumidifier. Paid up for this at £25, but checking comps, this will be getting listed for £59. with a net profit of around about the £23 mark. So like I say, hit a total of 6 supermarkets today. 2 Tesco's, an Asda, a Sainsbury's and a Morrison's. All of this stuff came from, in fact the vast majority of this stuff came from Tesco, with the exception of 2 of the lines, the shavers and the Fortnite quads, which came from Asda. Those two supermarkets are definitely my favourite for retail arbitrage. However, you can't rule out the other supermarkets because you never know when they've got clearance sales on. Now today we've just covered retail arbitrage. I'm well aware, and obviously some of you guys will know yourselves, that you can do online arbitrage, which is exactly the same thing, but you're sourcing the products online from supermarkets and clearance houses, and you can actually get software that will help you do that. But in my personal experience, this software is quite expensive and the results leave a lot to be desired in a lot of cases. So my preference is actually getting out there and getting a bit of fresh air and getting some retail arbitrage. There are occasions when you come back empty-handed, but if you plow on, you will get the results. It's rare that I come back empty-handed, but it does happen. Today, for the distance covered and the amount of locations I hit, this is quite a poor turnout, to be fair, but still, for an afternoon's work, not to be sniffed at, still money to be made there. And what I'll do, just to round up the figures, is put the grand total spent and total net profit on the wall just here, and I'll leave it for you guys to decide whether you think it's been worth my while or not. As always, guys, if you spotted something while I've been out and about today that I missed that you would have picked up, leave a comment in the comment section below. Equally, if you think that I've made a mistake in something I've picked up, again, let me know. I do love the feedback from you guys, that's for sure. If you found this video useful in any way, shape or form, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you're not already subscribed, I'm sure a lot of you already are because you're very shrewd folks, click the subscribe button, and if you click the notification bell, that'll give you a notification next time I put a video up. Thanks very much again for watching, guys. I've been Dave Keith, and you've been amazing. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Yo, Nomadic, we got another one for these suckers. New Roti, featuring Bishop, Sinister, I want it away. Yo, Nomadic, let me hear that, homie.